to share this really awesome spiritual gift that I found inside of my client's Akashic records in case it unlocks and activates something within your templates as well. I went to her energy field. She was looking at her nails and her hands like this, and she was super, super focused on it. And I walked over and I was like, hey, I'm Sage, and explaining, what I was doing there, and she wasn't really listening, so I grabbed her hand and she said, oh, sorry, I was focused on the cubex. And I said, what is that? And all of a sudden we went to these really microscopic versions of ourselves, and we're standing on her hand. And she said, there's some scar tissue here from like a paper cut or, something not super intense. I said, okay, well, what are you doing? And she said, the stage that I'm in right now, it's easier for me to understand and apply if I focus on something very small first, kind of like proving to self that she can do it. And I said, well, what are you doing? And she said that she has the ability to heal scar tissue, to heal people's skin if they have bruises or scrapes or abrasions, but it goes past that as well in helping people with their organs or with nerve ending repair, so basically helping them regenerate their cells. And I was like, oh, that's such an incredible gift. And she was saying that she was already doing it. This is a kind of future higher version of my client, but the one here in this time and space needs to learn how to develop it. And one of the ways that she can do that, and if you are interested in learning how to do this might be advice for you as well. So some terminologies that can help you further expand your consciousness in these areas are medical intuitives or psychic surgeons, if you want to research about them. Her higher self was saying that she needed to understand human physiology on a deeper level, so learning about how our central nervous system works. Also meridian lines, those are the energetic pathways that connect all of your skin and your organs and your chakras and your brain, and that's where we start having effects of anxiety or depression when we have PTSD and trauma that clogs up our meridian lines. It's trapped emotions and memories, so learning about meridian lines can help you release all of that within your system. Learning about chakras. We have the 7 main, root to crown chakra, but then we have hundreds of them. But the ones that are going to be beneficial outside of the main 7 are working with your earth star chakra. It's located a foot underneath your feet, and it connects you to the crystalline core of Mother Gaia herself. And as we humans are children of Mother Gaia, working with that chakra can help you understand people's physiology on a more expansive level. Your high heart chakra, causal chakra, soul star chakra, and your stellar gateway chakra. That is known as a 12 transpersonal chakra system. Then her higher self said that she needed to go train with somebody. And I said, who? And so one moment, one came forward, and he very much looked like Nightcrawler from X-Men. If you can envision him. He works at this cosmic hospital, if you will. They have different terminology, but there's all of these beings and creatures and humanoid persons who travel there to get help with their healing. They have very advanced technology there, way more than we do have here on Earth. And when I was walking around, I said, who are all these people in here? And what we would equate to doctors and nurses. And I said, why do you need them if you are able to have this advanced technology? He said that the AI is great for what it does, but you still need conscientious beings to heal persons. And the reason that this gift was activating with my client in the first place is her higher self said, there's a squirrel over here, ADHD, like an actual squirrel, said that her higher self was saying that doctors here on Earth are going to start contracting with energy healers because there's only so much that you can do on a physical level, but because energy healing is still kind of on the fringe a little bit, but it's about to not be. It's about to be a very widespread practice within the collective that energy healers can fix things, heal things on a quantum level that regular doctors and nurses cannot. And they could if they wanted to get into energy healing, but energy healers specialize in working within the quantum fields, whereas doctors and nurses, you know, sometimes they do too. They're, you know, on that ascension path, but they're more so about healing the physical, tangible body. So the spirit guide of hers was saying that they still need to work with shamans and priestesses and energy healers in this advanced hospital because of intentions. That's energy that you are sending to the patient. And I said, well, can't AI have their own intentions? He said, yes, but conscientious beings have emotions where AI does not. You need emotions in order to back up the intentions and sending love and grace and compassion to the patient, because that is really what is going to fuel half of this type of quantum healing that these AI machines are able to do. We are still needed for that to be effective. Her spirit guide was saying that he wanted her to come shadow him at this cosmic hospital to learn, because she is going to be able to not only help human beings here in this incarnation, but also cosmic etheric beings by coming across them in this hospital. And I was explaining that when I give Akashic record readings, oftentimes I'm helping the human that is here, but sometimes it's actually a different incarnation of somebody's that called me and they need help with something else. And so it's kind of a dualistic. And I told her that that is what she's going to end up doing too, that a human will say, hey, can you help me with this healing that I need in my body? But a whole different version back here is also going to be speaking with her for something completely different in their timeline. Then her spirit guide said that she needed to go see Madrid. And I said, the country? And he said, no, it's a being. And I said, okay, do you want to come with me? And I asked her higher self to. And they said, nope, we do not want to go. And I said, well, why? And they wouldn't tell me, but they're like, you can go, you need to go. And I said, okay. I started walking with these directions that they gave me, and I met this enormous snake. I cannot even describe to you how big it was, and I guess that they were a little afraid of snakes. And I started talking to him. He turned into a human figure so that I could more easily speak to him, and I booped him on the nose. I said, oh my gosh, you're so cute. And he was like, okay. And his lineage has these really special energy healing abilities that have run through his family. It's not necessarily in their blood system. It's more about their auric field that they carry. And he took this little tincture and punctured one of his fangs, and this sparkly liquid, clear liquid, started going into it. And he put it on a necklace and said that he wanted my client to wear it because it was going to help her expand her healing abilities. I said, well, why are you giving this to her? And he showed me back in his ancestral line where one of her ancestors ended up protecting this nest of baby snakes from this creature that was trying to attack them. And he said, you will not touch these blessed children because they were these types of beautiful energy healing snakes, right? He ended up getting one of the tinctures from that mother snake, and so her ancestor and the snake's ancestor wanted to pass this on to my client in this incarnation. I was like, how incredibly beautiful. And so in combination with her being a medical intuitive, a psychic surgeon, and then training at the cosmic hospital, and then also having this healing tincture of the snake's auric field, very expansive abilities. I'm very excited for her. And so I would love to hear in the comments if this unlocked and activated something for you. And I hope you have a super magical day.